everyone, welcome to Crowns and Sashes. This morning I am talking to the lovely Lexi. Good morning.
Morning.
Would you like to introduce yourself and tell everyone when you are competing?
Yes, so I am Alexandra Mount. I'm 24 and I'm competing in August in Miss Eco UK.
So not long to go.
Not long to go at all, and I am so incredibly excited. I think all the girls are just eager to meet each other now. So
yeah, I bet. It feels like a long build up, doesn't it, after the last year? So everyone's like, I just want to see everyone now.
Definitely. It was meant to go ahead in May, so we've already sort of been delayed, but everyone is raring to go now.
I bet. How has your preparation been in the build up through the pandemic compared to a non-pandemic build up for a pageant?
It's definitely been a little bit more tricky, obviously appearance wise, everything's been online, and it has been fabulous. Getting involved in lots of campaigns for queens from different pageants has been great, but it has been, you've not been able to get out there as much, obviously with all the restrictions in place. And like I said, we would have all probably met up a couple of times by now, and we just haven't been able to, sadly, but we will soon. So looking forward.
Fingers crossed. Yes, fingers crossed. We can soon. We can hug for next week. I don't know if that's good or bad. Do you have a platform?
I do. It's around slow fashion and avoiding fast fashion. I have actually my own company called Scavenger. I don't know if any of you would have seen it. It promotes sort of thrifting, upcycling and shopping more organically, just helping our carbon footprint.
Oh, I love that. That's brilliant. And it's a very different platform to what other people have got as well.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I sort of picked it up and got into the whole eco realm in sort of 2019, which is when I launched. And from there, it's sort of taken over, really, from makeup, skincare, everything under the sun. It's been, well, what can I do to make that even better? Or what can I do to make that even more eco-friendly? So it's taken over, but I'm so glad it has. It's such a brilliant habit to have adapted over time.
That's lovely. Is there anything you've got coming up that we could all get involved with?
Definitely. It will start, I'm not going to say too much, but it will start next month.
Okay.
It'll be a monthly thing. So each month there'll be a new asset to download, and you can take part every single month if you want to, or you can just sign up for a month. It is slow fashion related, I'll say that, but it will be, more details will come out later this month.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
Definitely incredibly exciting. I've partnered with some of my sponsors as well to bring it forward.
Good. Is this your first pageant?
It's my first pageant coming back. So I competed in 2015, which feels like forever ago.
That was a long time ago now.
I think the last pageant I did before this one was Face of the Globe, and obviously they no longer exist. So it was a very long time ago. This is my first one coming back. I sort of saw Miss Eco and thought, that's perfect for me.
Yeah,
so
that's
me.
me.
Jumped at the chance. Yeah, definitely.
What made you first enter into pageantry?
It was actually another girl who I knew. She was Miss Peterborough at the time.
She
actually signed me up to do Miss Cambridgeshire, which was part of, I think it was Miss England. And she got me into them, and then she made me go for Miss Peterborough, and from there it was Miss Lincolnshire, and it sort of continued from there.
It spiraled a little bit.
It did. I got the pageant bug, as everyone likes to say.
And it really is a bug, isn't it?
It definitely is.
Once you've stepped foot into the door of pageantry, you're like, yep, I'm here to stay.
That's it.
Has anyone ever questioned why you do it?
A couple of times, and I must say it's normally been the older generations, and once they understand that it's sort of to build confidence, and when I say I've got so many friends that I've met through pageantry that I wouldn't have otherwise.
Yeah, definitely.
I met a lovely girl called Charlotte in my very first pageant, and we're still friends to this day. And it's just, you get so much back from it. It's not just the competing, it is the confidence. It's getting amazing bonds with girls all over the country and even internationally in some cases.
Yeah, it's not just about, the fun is being on the stage, isn't it?
Yeah.
And preparing all your outfits, but it's not just about that. It's all the build up and what you're getting out of it as well at the same time. Absolutely. Which lasts forever, doesn't it?
It does, it definitely does, you know. And I feel like every single pageant I've done, I've walked away with not just an amazing experience, but with friends and new prospects for the future.
Yes, definitely. Because once you've finished that thing and you've been on the stage, you then think, wow, I've got an idea to move on with this, ready for next year,
exactly.
and what I can grow into that. So yeah, it brings you so many different experiences and so many different things in life. It's great.
Definitely. And I recommend anyone who's thinking about doing one to just do one.
Yeah, don't keep saying, oh, I'd like to do that. Just do it.
Exactly. Don't put anything off. If there's anything I've learned, I mean, I've sadly lost a lot of people this year and last year. Right. And they all they've said is, you know, don't hold anything off because you never know what's going to happen. Do what you want to do now.
Yeah, definitely. I 100% agree with that.
Yeah, 100%.
The last year has taught everyone that, I think, hasn't it?
Definitely. I mean, 100% of the way. I can't say it enough to people. If you want to do something, do it now. Do not wait, because you never know what's going to happen, unfortunately.
Exactly. Do you have a role model?
I do, and I would always say my mum, but in sort of pageantry terms, I've been watching Hannah Golding. I met her at Face of the Globe in 2015.
Right.
And I've been following her journey ever since, and everything she does, she has such confidence and poise, and I just watching her grow really has been incredible, and it is such a push. And I sort of chatted to her the other day and said, I put you down as one of my role models, and she was over the moon, as you can imagine. So
she's lovely. I once interviewed training with her, the masterclass, and she is just lovely. Fell in love with her a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, I know you do a lot of blogs. Would you like to tell us about them?
Yeah, definitely. So it was something I started, probably beginning of this year. And I created it initially to be all eco-friendly based, sustainable topics. But I knew that I could use it to help promote campaigns as well. And I think I actually promoted your campaign.
You did. Thank you very much.
But that's what I want to do. I just want to help everyone that's got campaigns and they want people to shout about them and get involved. I want to share that. I just want to help, especially with COVID. It's been, I think, a huge help for some of the girls to get their points across. You know, definitely. I try and dig into everything I can find on the campaign, a little bit more info on what you're campaigning for, just to bring people
it's been hard, hasn't it? Because normally you'd be out and about doing things and you can't. So just trying to start something online actually is quite hard, isn't it? It's not as easy as just putting a simple post up. You need to back it up with quite a lot, and it's quite hard work. So your blogs are brilliant.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a lot harder this year. I mean, I've helped some of my fellow eco girls, and I know they've got more, and it sort of took over a little bit where I'd reach out and say, would you let me do a blog post? And I think I've got about 10 now in the works.
Oh, wow. You've got a bit of a backlog to go through.
But I love helping, and I love writing as well. So it's been a bit of a win-win for me. Helping and writing is just a bonus.
And your blogs do look great. So everyone head to them and have a good look, because they are great. Do you have a favourite round?
Oh, see, I love evening wear, but I also love the opening round. And it's just because it's so girl power when you all come out together and you do your dance, and it's just...
It's the first time you set foot on the stage, isn't it? So you're like, right, I'm ready for this.
It is. It's the whole everyone coming together to do that dance. It gives you such like an amazing feeling, and 100% girl power in that moment. Which
you're the first person that's ever said that.
Really?
Yes. First person. But I totally get why.
Yeah.
My final question is, do you have a favourite memory from Pageantland or an embarrassing moment from Pageantland?
Oh gosh, I'm sure I probably have lots of embarrassing ones, but my favourite one definitely was, again, Face of the Globe 2015, and they actually had a Disney round, and it was just magic. They had a division for young ones as well, and Hannah made this beautiful dress out of lots of different sections of different Disney fabric. It was beautiful. Wow. I actually dressed as Belle, and I had the huge dress. I did my hair like the same way as Belle did. And I walked into, because we all shared this big room backstage before we went on. We walked into this big room, and all of the children just looked at me like,
"She's a princess."
They all came running at me. But I do remember there was this one little girl, and she was dressed as Belle as well. And I had sort of a rose as a prop on stage. and I gave her the rose to take on, and her mum said she was over the moon. She kept coming to find me and get photos, and it was just absolute magic.
That's lovely. And Disney, I love Disney.
I know, it was such a great idea for a round, and it was, yeah, we had Cinderella, we had Belle, oh, there was another one of the girls, I can't remember. Oh, we had another one of the girls was Rafiki from The Lion King.
Wow.
Yeah, it was just magic, absolute magic.
That's lovely. I'd love to do a round in Disney. I would love to pick. Well, thank you very much for speaking with me today, and I wish you the best of luck for August, and fingers crossed everything still goes ahead.
Fingers crossed.
But we will catch up soon.
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much for having me.
Speak soon. No, you're very welcome. Speak soon. See you later.